A storm track weather alert day is in effect tonight through tomorrow morning as I'm tracking the potential of accumulating snow starting tonight into tomorrow morning. Anywhere from 1 to 2 inches is likely. We could see some higher amounts, especially in our far northern counties. Going to be looking for some slick spots and low visibility overnight into tomorrow. We have a winter weather advisory in effect for areas along and north of I-70, and that's where we'll be expecting some of those road impacts into the morning commute tomorrow. I am expecting us to continue seeing this moving in this afternoon, so no problems for the evening commute, but that'll be a different story as we get past about 10 o'clock tonight, as some of that precipitation's already changing over from rain to snow across parts of Kansas and Oklahoma this afternoon. Here's what our latest future track looks like at 4 o'clock. So in the next couple of hours, we are still in the 40s. That rainfall still off to our west, starting to become a bit more widespread once we get past about 8 or 9 o'clock, and especially for areas north of I-70 up towards Marshall, Moberly, and Paris and points north. That's where temperatures will start to drop near freezing more quickly, and that's where we could end up with a bit more accumulation. By midnight, here's what it looks like. We'll likely be dropping to near freezing at this time. This is where we'll start picking up a bit of accumulation. As we get into Tuesday morning, most of this moves out by daybreak. We'll still have a couple of light snow showers, especially with the cloud cover around through mid-morning. Temperatures are going to struggle to get to 40 degrees, likely staying in the upper 30s during the day. Cloud cover sticks around, the chance of a couple flurries during the afternoon and evening. Couple though still hanging around even on Wednesday as that low pressure is spinning just to our north. Not expecting any additional impacts with those light snow showers from Macon up towards Paris, but it is going to be a chilly start with temperatures only making it to the low to mid 50s on Wednesday. It's going to be a cold week, so it does look like any snow that we get tonight will likely be sticking around on grassy surfaces for at least the next few days. Here's our snow tracker. 1 to 2 inches likely here in this purple zone north of the I-70 corridor. We could see up to 3 inches in a couple of isolated spots, generally across Macon, Monroe, and Randolph County, and then points northeast. Farther south, Columbia to Jefferson City, anywhere from a dusting to 1 inch, possibly up to 1.5 inches in a couple of those spots. Here's what we can expect this afternoon. Not expecting any problems on the roads, but getting into this evening, start to see that rain falling, and once we get closer to around 10 o'clock is when we'll start to see that snow making roads a little bit slick, especially on bridges and overpasses. Tomorrow morning will be the main time frame where we're going to be running into slower traffic and potentially some slick roads, so give yourself plenty of time to get around during the morning, but by the evening things should start to improve. Here's my 7-day forecast. I'm tracking high temperatures remaining well below average. We're staying in the 30s all week. As I mentioned, we'll have a chance for a few flurries on Wednesday for a couple of our northern areas, but not expecting any more precipitation through the weekend, and we're going to have some cold nights ahead of us too, dropping down into the teens starting Thursday.